In the studio with me right now, I have some members from a group in our valley, a very fun, spirited, beautifully musical group, RockNacapella. I have Molly, Lindsey, Annika, and Carol Stevenson here to represent the fact that they are going to open up the Emergency Expo at the 6th Annual KHTS Home and Garden Show on April 25th. They're going to be there to perform 2 songs, so stay with me. In just a moment, we're going to hear our little jingle, and then you're going to hear their group.
AM 1220. I make my ruin in my makeup, wash away all the things you've taken. I don't care if I don't look pretty. Big girls cry when their hearts are breaking. 'Cause we are sisters, we stand together. We make up one big family, though we don't look the same. Our hearts are different, different colors. We make each other stronger, that ain't ever gonna change. Believe in Mister, treat a girl, treat a sister. On 4, 5 seconds to Wiley, and we got 3 more days to Friday. I'm trying to make it back home on Monday morning. I swear I'll be somebody to tell me that's all I want. 4, 5 seconds to Friday, and we got 3 more days to Friday. I'm trying to make it back home on Monday morning. I swear I'll be somebody to tell me, baby, that's all I want.
AM 1220, KHTSHometownstation.com. You were just listening to RockNacapella, the fantastic group that's going to be opening up the Emergency Expo at the 6th Annual KHTS Home and Garden Show and Emergency Expo Saturday, April 25th, with their 2-song performance. Now, in addition to you guys being there, I know you've got some other upcoming events, and you announced something else that was really special. Tell me about that.
Yes, so on Saturday, April 25th, the 18th, this weekend, we will be representing the Pantages Theater at the LA Times Festival of Books, which is happening at USC on their campus, and we'll be performing some of our own musical theater songs from their season and from the upcoming one that they have.
And this was an exciting season. They had a lot of great shows, Kinky Boots, Motown, the musical. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, so can't wait to hear that. And then I hear a rumor there's a way we can listen to your music at home. Is that true?
Even more ways you can listen. So last year in November, we came out with our first single. It was a cover of When Christmas Comes to Town from the Polar Express. So endearing. Annika got to be on it. She had a great solo in it, as well as so many other kids. It was wonderful. And so this year, this spring, we hope to come out with a couple new singles. One of them, Elastic Heart, which Lindsey won Best Arrangement for at Harmony Sweepstakes, the competition.
Delicious, delicious. All right, well, RockNacapella, again, they're going to be there at the 6th Annual KHTS Home and Garden Show and Emergency Expo, opening up Saturday, April 25th, with a 2-song performance. You can find them on their website. You can find them on Facebook. You can find them on Instagram. You can find them on Twitter. Look for RockNacapella, RockNacapella.com is their website, and you can find them on all those other social media platforms. Just look for RockNacapella. Ladies, thank you for stopping by, sharing your music with me, and I can't wait to find out more about your upcoming events, especially that Pantages thing too. So thank you so much for that.
My sister, I'm Molly. We started the program about a year ago, and it's just grown exponentially since then. We have 35 members now. We're super, super excited.
35, and I have 4 of you, and I understand we're going to hear a little bit of your music. Shall we listen to that? You want to set it up for me? Tell me what we're going to hear?
So what you're about to hear is some of our high school performers singing a couple of pop songs that we have performed at other events, such as Harmony Sweepstakes, and a lot of other local gigs, and we're so excited for you to hear it.
All right, let's listen to our little logo first, and then we'll hear you guys.
KHTS.
Here we make our love, for better or for worse. I can't believe it's over now, but the proof's already in.
AM 1220 KHTS HometownStation.com. In the studio with me right now, I have Molly, Lindsey, Annika, and Carol Stevenson, who's the marketing co-director or marketing director. Welcome to AM 1220 KHTS. Now, we got to hear a little bit of what RockNacapella does. We got to hear 3 of their songs. I'm Not the Only One. Huge hit right now with Sam Smith. Ain't No Mountain High Enough from Motown the Musical. And Elastic Heart from Sia. You guys are going to be opening up the Emergency Expo Saturday, April 25th, with 2-song performance. And then where else are you going to be so that people can come and hear you?
Well, in mid-May, May 14th, local artist Elizabeth Rydell is having an art show to celebrate her 22-month journey through cancer at the Paseo Club, and RockNacapella is going to be performing that night. Some of the older girls from the group will be performing there. And in addition to that, some other upcoming gigs we have are...
So on Saturday, April 18th, RockNacapella will be representing the Pantages Theater at the LA Times Festival of Books at USC at their campus, and we'll be performing some of their songs from their upcoming season and the one that's currently happening now.
And so there's how many of you in the group?
35 members.
And you break up every now and then and take little bite-sized pieces of you to go perform places?
We do. Annika, who's here with us today, is in our group of older girls, and also our mixed group of middle schoolers and high schoolers.
And by older girls, you're not very old. May I ask you the most impolite question you can ever ask a lady? How old you are?
14.
Okay, so the older girls. And so what's your youngest member?
Our youngest member is 8. Yes.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's so precious.
Yes, he's
Oh, I haven't
adorable.
seen that yet. You guys haven't brought that one in. All right, so now when you perform, because you are absolutely without instruments, when you rehearse, I'm curious, is there the tuning up process? Are you like tuning the orchestra, tuning the band before you begin?
Absolutely. I mean, Lindsey is our arranger, so she is the inception for everything that comes, out of these beautiful kids' mouths when they sing. But then we also, I sort of help tune it up, visually and vocally. But if we didn't have those arrangements that Lindsey came up with, the tuning process would be much, much harder.
And then how long do you typically practice? What's a practice session like?
Well, we rehearse every Sunday for about 3 hours. Sometimes we'll take it down to 2.5, depending on how things are going. But yeah, we meet once a week, and then sometimes before performances, we'll meet up to have like a little brush-up rehearsal for about an hour or so. But other than that, these kids are just rehearsing on their own and just working hard and practicing well, and yeah.
And
One
is-
of,
go
sorry,
ahead. No.
one of the fun things that the group does too is on frequent Friday nights, not every Friday night, but frequently, they meet at outside Shave It in the mall near
Okay,
Sears,
yeah.
and have kind of an a cappella jam session.
Oh, how fun. How fun for the patrons.
Yeah, it is. Whoever can show up from the group shows up. They bring friends sometimes, and it gives them a chance to try new things and be a little more relaxed about going with it.
It's sort of like old
really
street corner doo-wop.
It
Instead
kind
of,
of is.
just hanging out, you guys are hanging out and singing, which is a really lovely thing to see. Now, who picks your music? Is that your arranger chooses them, or do you guys get a say? Do you vote on it? Do you come in and say, "Oh my gosh, I heard the best thing on the radio today. We have to do this." You're nodding your head, Annika. Is that true?
Yeah, some of the kids come in with ideas, and Lindsey and Molly help arrange them into a cappella on the spot. And other times we rehearse songs that we already know, or we just come up with stuff, and it's a lot of fun.
Now, has there ever been a song that is just, you think to yourself, "Oh, this is so not going to work," and then once you open your mouths, you go, "Oh my gosh, that was great."
It's been so interesting to see how many different genres we've been able to work into our set. Since, I think whenever we come up with a patriotic or a musical theater, we think, oh my goodness, not many people do these things a cappella. And then, these kids, and I don't mean that to sound demeaning, but, they are just kids, but they pick it up and perform it beautifully. We haven't really had a problem.
It's not easy to sing without instruments. I don't know that everybody understands that when you have to open your mouth and there's not a piano or guitar backing you up, or you're picking the notes out out of the chords. You guys are pulling it out of the air. You're pulling it out of your heads. You're pulling it out of your memory. And you all have to hear each other and listen to one another. And then there's the rhythm. It's actually very, very difficult. And so, yay you that you're out there doing that outside of Shave It and at the mall on Friday nights.
At last year's 4th of July concert, it was a parade in Newhall. It was really interesting because a man followed along with our float and was convinced and arguing with me that he heard instruments. And I kept saying to him, watch Lindsey. She was doing the beatboxing. I said, watch her mouth. She's the instrument.
Fantastic.
All their voices. But he was convinced that they were instruments.
To follow RockNacapella, if you'd like to learn more, you can visit their website, which is RockNacapella. And, you know, I know every now and then I'll sit down to write it and go, how many P's, how many L's? It's RockNACAPPELLA.com. Is that right? Did I get it right?
That's correct.
All right. So, and we'll all get to hear you at the Emergency Expo Saturday, April 25th with your 2-song performance that you're opening the show with. Very much looking forward to that. So thank you for stopping by today.
Thanks for having us.
We'll talk to you later. Stay with me for traffic. Hometown station traffic every 10 minutes. We're on this magnificent, magical Wednesday. Yet again, I get to open the mic with among my 3 favorite words, no new incidents. That's right. California Highway Patrol, Caltrans, and the good people over at SIG Alert tell me there are no new incidents at this time. However, you and I both know that can change in a matter of minutes, which is why we bring you traffic every 10 minutes here at AM 1220 KHTS.